Kitkatscanread. Hello everybody, my name is Katie. Welcome to another video. I hope you're all doing good. Today's video is going to be me sharing with you the books that I got from YALC. I am actually thinking of splitting it up even more because I've just got so many books to get through. So I think today's video is actually going to be the books I got at YALC, but at the YALC Waterstones. And then I will do another video for all the books that I got at YALC because there's just so many. So yes, I'll do the Waterstones one for today because even that has a lot to go through. The first book that I've just got here in my hands, this is in no particular order, this is Melinda Salisbury's new and latest book, which is Her Dark Wings. Look how gorgeous this cover is. It's so pretty. I mean, that is a definite cover buy. It's gorgeous. I love the snake and everything. And yeah, I've met Melinda Salisbury quite a few times and she's just a lovely person in general, and I'm so super happy that she's still writing books. This is great. So it's Melinda's latest book, and it just says here, it's darkly enchanting, bold and unexpected, captures the glory of having a real best friend and the only mythic pain of being betrayed by one, raw emotions, searing prose and a darkly imagined world. Non-Pratt. So yes, I'm just happy that I have it now. I imagine it's going to be a fantastic read. So yeah, really happy with this one. I then picked up Juno Dawson's new book, which is Her Majesty's Royal Coven. This is one government department that you don't want to mess with. And yes, Juno Dawson was there as well. And yeah, I've just heard great things about lots of people anticipating this book. And it says here, hidden among us is a secret coven of witches known as Her Majesty's Royal Coven, which protect the crown and country from magical forces and otherworldly evil. The greatest enemy comes from within. Oh, just yes. It sounds great. Through joining Her Majesty's Royal Coven, you become a part of an illustrious witching legacy stretching back to the founding sister, which is Anne Boleyn. It just sounds so cool. So cool. So yes, of course I got it signed and personalised. Really happy that I have it now. And yeah, I really can't wait to give it a read. Next of all, I've got here Kat Dunn's Glorious Poison. The revolution ends here, can love outlive death. This signed by the author. I will show you the signature. I purchased this signed. Heads will roll is what it says there. But yes, this is the third book. I only realised that after I bought it. I honestly thought it was the first one because the premise sounded really good even for the first one, but apparently it's in the series. So yes, I did a Katie and I got the third book by accident. Whoops. But it sounds so good, so I will get the first one, and then hopefully if I enjoy it, the second one. Fingers crossed I do like it though, because I've got the third one. So yeah, but the cover is just gorgeous, and yes, I look forward to reading that one. And then this is one that I bought signed as well. I've not even heard of this book before, but this is The Devil Makes Three by Tory Bovalino. So it says here, the devil seeks his due from two unsuspecting students. Now that was all I needed to get me to pick up the book. So yes, it just sounds super enticing, and yes, I purchased this one signed. Basically, after all the authors signed everyone's personalised, Waterstones stand gave their copies to them and they signed them all, and then they put the signed by the author stickers on, and people can purchase them after if they found that they couldn't go to the queue, if they joined late, or if they just want to have a signed book. I think it's a great thing to do actually, so you can purchase it signed, so it just has like an extra little special thing with it. So yeah, I got my hands on this one. And I also picked up, signed by the author, The Girl with No Soul by Morgan Owen. How do you find your soulmate when you don't have a soul? That is honestly what made me pick up this book. They only had one copy left of this one actually. So yes, signed, which is great too. And it just sounds great. I really like that. In a world where the Order patrol the streets and lanterns that can see your soul's purity, she must hide in the shadows, revealing her true self to no one. Sounds awesome. Like, I really like the sound of different stories like that, so I'm really happy to have that now. Then I also picked up The Stranded, also signed, and yes, there we are, signature there. And yeah, this one, it says here, welcome to the Arcadia. Once was a luxurious cruise ship, it has now become home to the stranded. For 40 years they've lived and died on the water, place of extreme havens and have-nots, gangs and makeshift shelters. Esther is a local citizen, working flat out for a chance to live a life on the land, and Nick is a rebel, intent on a dangerous strategy to liberate the Arcadia once and for all, and together they will change the future. To save the world, they must end it. And it's kind of like the Titanic on the front there. But yes, I was pitched this book before the release, so now that it's released I had to get my hands on it. And look, there's even a really cool map of the Arcadia on the inside, which is really cool. I really like the fact that they've done that, and it continues round to the other side as well. Like, that's pretty cool. That's quite a neat thing to have. So yeah, super happy about that one. I then picked up a copy of The Final Strife. This was signed. The author was at, I believe, the Illumicrate stand, signing and personalising books, but the queue was huge. It was ridiculous. Beautiful on the inside. But yeah, the author managed to sign some copies as well to sell, which is really cool too. But yes, it actually sounds like really interesting actually. The Aktabar, a set of trials held every 10 years to find the next ember rulers of the Empire, is about to begin, and that is honestly all I needed to pick it up. Will she rule the Empire or destroy it? It just sounds like it's going to be a amazing fantasy book, so I'm super happy that I have that now. I then picked up two books from Waterstones that are from the same series, and I managed to find both of them signed, which is great. So the first book is Diary of a Confused Feminist by Kate Weston, and then the sequel is Must Do Better. So yes, managed to find both these. Quite a steal because they are both signed, which is great. There's that one, and there we go there. But I am told that they will make me laugh out loud. And yes, it just says here, Hollyborn fans should love this debut by stand-up comic Weston. And that's from The Guardian. So yes, ways that I, Kat Evans, am going to be an excellent human this term. I will keep this diary every day like all top writers and journalists do. I will stop obsessing about Hot Josh. I do not need a man to complete me, even if is as hot as Hot Josh. I will stop stalking Hot Josh on Instagram, and definitely not accidentally like any of his pictures. I'll figure out what the patriarchy is, and then with a little help from Millie and Sam, I will smash it down, and I'll somehow manage to stop worrying about every single thing, because that has to be possible. It just sounds like it's going to be great and perfect for fans of like Louise Renison and the Georgia Colson series, Holly Smells Geek Gale series, like books like that. I'm up for a good laugh. So yes, managed to find those in the Waterstones. I then also picked up Only Love Can Break Your Heart by Katherine Webber. This was signed. I didn't see Katherine Webber, so yes, got it. There's a signature there, so I purchased that signed. So it just says here, the end of love, the beginning of something, the beginning of you, the beginning of you, magical, complex and nuanced, from Sarah Barnard, who was also there. Raiko loves the endless sky and electric colours of the Californian desert. It's a refuge for an increasingly claustrophobic life of family pressures and her own secrets. As summer ends, things begin to fall apart. Sometimes a broken heart is all you need to set you free. So yeah, we shall see about that one. Then this was the last copy of this one. This author was really popular. Like, the line for this one was huge. This is If You Still Recognise Me by Cynthia So. Yeah, I love the cover to this one as well. It says it's a tender coming of age romance and a tapestry of queer identity that spans oceans, generations and stages of life. So I think this is a female romance. I'm hoping it's going to be really great. I mean, Cynthia was really popular, so I'm assuming that it is. But apparently there are some triggering content inside to emotionally abusive relationships, racism and homophobia. And there is the signature there. So yes, I wanted to see what all the fuss is about with this author being so popular. So, and it was the last copy, so I had to snag it. So I also picked up Beasts of Bryn by Iona Gray. This is a sequel to Beasts of Prey. I love the cover to this one as well. Like, it's gorgeous. Someone was telling me this book isn't actually meant to be released yet. But they had it there at YALC, so that's quite exciting. But yes, I've got Beasts of Prey. I've got it signed. It came in one of the bookish subscriptions. I do have an ARC of it somewhere. I think I still have the ARC. And yeah, like, Iona Gray was there, so, and she's beautiful and she's lovely. And yeah, just had to get my hands on this one and get it signed. So yeah, I'm really happy with that one. And then I picked up this book, which is The Songs You've Never Heard, signed by the author. This is by, see, the sticker is in the way of the author's name, which is really annoying. But I will just look at the spine. The Songs You've Never Heard by Becky, Jarams and Ellie, Wyatt. And they were giving away bookmarks to this earlier. And apparently there's a song list to go along with this that is on, I think they said Spotify. Yes, there we go. Music album also available here. Available on all digital music streaming platforms. So there you go. But yeah, they were like pitching it to me for that. And yeah, it like has a really nice message inside saying, hope you enjoy, love Becky and enjoy the booksicle, Ellie. Like, that's really cool. I really like that. Books of music in as well, I absolutely love. How can two lost girls find their voices in a world that's determined to keep them silent? Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be really great. And it looks like there's a plus size character in this one too. I'm loving the plus size wrap. Then I picked up Sarah Barner's latest book, Something Certain Maybe. And yes, I got my other books by Sarah Barner personalised. And this one I just purchased from the Waterstones. Right there. Her queue was actually quite popular. And she was saying about like the covers that I had to a couple of my books were like the old covers. So she was like, wow, it's really interesting to see these editions. But yeah, I got her new one, New Life, New Love, New Problems. I really like the cover to this one. One thing for certain, everything's changing. Rosie's ready for her life to begin. Nothing says new life is going to be is like going to university. University turns out to be nothing like what they imagined. They don't like their course very much or anything really. She then meets Jade. Everything starts to look a little brighter, but is first love enough when everything else is falling apart. Ooh, so is this another LGBT romance? I am excited all for that. I literally did not even read the back to it, so it's got me excited. And then Holly Race was there doing a panel and signing, and yeah, I didn't own any of their books, and so I picked up their book just signed from the Waterstones. I love the cover to this one. Yeah, I mean, I have seen this book around. That's the signature. I like how on the signature the holly has an actual holly leaf. Like, that is really cool. Look at that there. That's like a really cool feature. Dreams come true, but so do your nightmares. With nightmares becoming harder to defeat and something dark threatening, Fern realizes the real dangers we face in our sleep are far more terrifying than any nightmare. If you can influence someone's dreams, you control their thoughts. Ooh, it sounds interesting. But I know it's a series now. There are other books out in this. Yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm really excited. And then finally I have got here Twice Hex by Julia Tufts. I literally purchased this, but the author was there basically, and I've been seeing this book around. I saw it in foils, I saw it in Waterstones, and I picked it up and I still didn't get it. I saw it in the Waterstones at YALC and I was umming and ahhing, and then I saw that the author had nobody there left to sign, and I asked if I can go and purchase the book, could I get it personalised and signed, and literally the author just like just disappeared as I was like purchasing the book, and they requested to have the author come back, and she came back and she was like, are you looking for me? And I was like, wait, are you Julia Tufts? And she was like, yes. And I was like, okay, yes, it's me. And she did sign and personalize it to me, and then took a picture with me. Yeah, it was really, really sweet. So yeah, I was really happy that I managed to get my hands on this finally and just get it signed and personalised. So it was really cool, and really sweet of the author to come back. Like, it was so nice, and she seemed absolutely lovely. So yeah, I'll talk more about that in my YALC that I got signed video. But yes, that is my Waterstones at YALC haul. And see, filming this, it's already nearly 20 minutes long. So that's crazy. I'm glad I separated it now. So that's the end of this haul. If you have read any of these books, let me know down below. If you were at YALC and you got some of these books as well, let me know what you got. I always like to know whether people have read any of the like books that I get and your thoughts on them, to kind of like spur me on to read them myself. But yeah, that is it. I hope you have enjoyed it, and leave me any comment down below. Really, like, let me know what you're currently reading, what you've recently purchased, like anything, how you're doing, that sort of stuff. Like, have you been working, whatever. So yeah, and if you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, if you'd like to see more of my videos, please feel free to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification icon so that you can be notified the moment that I have uploaded a video, because I don't have a schedule of uploading videos, so you'll be notified as soon as I've got a new video up. But yeah, that's it for me. All of my social media links are linked down below in the description if you would like to follow me elsewhere: Twitter, Instagram, Goodreads, my gaming channels are there, Twitch, you know, you name it, it's all down below. But yeah, that's it for me. Take it or leave it. Keep smiling, keep reading, and be happy. My name is Katie, and I will see all of you wonderful, awesome people in my next video. Bye.